Hi, this is our presentation on professional learning communities.
I'm,
Go ahead.
I'm Stanley Gaines. I did the PowerPoint correction, and I'm in the MAT program.
I am Allison Chambers. I did the Kahoot assessment and came up with the Kahoot questions. I also created a few slides. Um, and I'm in the MAT program, and I'll start teaching at Dumas High School in the fall. So, Stanley, what is a PLC?
Uh, a professional learning community. PLC is a team of educators who share ideas to enhance their teaching practices and create a learning environment where all students can reach their fullest potential. Most PLCs operate within a school building or across a district.
So, what is the purpose of professional learning communities? Professional learning communities, or PLCs, they allow teachers an easy way to share their best practices and brainstorm innovative ways to improve learning and drive student achievement. In PLCs, good communication is key so that educators can share opinions and feel like what they are doing in the classroom really matters. So, what is the purpose of a PLC?
The purpose of the PLC is to ensure that students learn. Focus not only on teaching, but also on learning. Create structure to promote a collaborative culture. Educators must work together to achieve their purpose of learning for all. Focus on results. The results allow PLCs to judge their effectiveness.
So, there are two fundamental questions that teachers need to ask themselves in professional learning communities. And that is, what do we want students to learn, and how will we know if students have learned what we want them to? These questions require teachers to come to a common understanding of the students' learning as well as assessments that check for understanding. Benefits of PLCs.
The benefits of PLCs allow educators to directly improve teaching and learning, build stronger relationships between team members, help teachers stay on top of new research, emerging technology tools for the classroom, and it also helps teachers reflect on ideas.
There are a couple of things that get done at PLCs, and so one thing is that teachers most likely will meet regularly, like every other week or once a month, and they'll have a meeting to talk about how to improve and diversify their instructional technique. Um, for example, they may agree to identify and monitor student learning needs in their class, or conduct observations of their colleagues while they teach and give them constructive feedback. Um, They may also collaboratively develop and refine lessons and instructional techniques and improve the support strategies they use to help students. Meeting procedures are commonly guided by norms or a set of conduct expectations that group members collaboratively develop and agree on. A norm that might address meeting logistics, examples starting meetings on time, stick to the agenda, and end on time, or interactions like listening attentively to colleagues and making sure feedback is respectful and constructive. Meetings are often coordinated and run by teachers who have been trained in group facilitation strategies, and often by an outside organization or a training professional. And the meetings are also typically follow predetermined agendas that are developed by facilitators in response to group requests or identified teacher or student needs. In closing,
Learning from others in your PLC allows you to reflect on ways to enhance your teaching and adjust your practice. The more minds that come together in different backgrounds, the more likely you are to add value and purpose to the field of education. When PLCs come together, they must focus on their efforts on questions related to learning and create products with the end of the result of answering questions that leads to student achievement. Student success must be focused on PLC collaboration.
So this is our Kahoot assessment. Um, it we only did 5 questions. You can do as many questions as you want to do. Hang on. Okay, so creating a Kahoot assessment is really easy. You just go up here and click create, and then that will take, you can create a Kahoot or a course. I did click on Kahoot, and then I did a Kahoot for a formative assessment, and that took me here. And then this is just where I created my questions. Okay, so I have my friend Jayla who's helping us out. So we're going to start the Kahoot. And Jayla just logged in for us. Stanley and I will be answering the questions. So PLCs. What is a PLC? Is it a private learning community, a professional learning community, playful learning content, or professional learning center?
Professional learning communities.
That is correct. So next question. So Jayla scored 799 points on that one. So question number 2. What is the purpose of PLC? To allow teachers an easy way to share the best practices, improve learning, and drive student achievement, ensure that students learn, or all of the above?
It's all of the above.
Correct. So, true or false, there are no benefits to PLCs?
False.
That is correct. So, you are now up to 2,414 points. Next question. What are the fundamental questions for teachers to explore in PLCs? What do we want students to learn? How will we know if students have learned what we want them to? Both red, the little triangle, or blue, the diamond, or am I teaching the content effectively?
Both red triangles and blue diamond.
Correct. So when you have students that are doing a Kahoot, they are competing, and so that's what the score is for. So last question, what is a benefit of PLCs? They allow educators to directly improve teaching and learning. They build stronger relationships between team members, helps teachers reflect on ideas, or all of the above?
All of the above.
Correct. So that was our Kahoot assessment. Like I said, when there are more students involved, they get to compete against each other, and it makes the learning process and the assessment process more fun. And that's all I got. Stanley, anything further?
No, I think we covered everything.
Okay. Thank you for coming to our presentation. I'm Allison Chambers, and this is Coach Stanley Gaines. Thank you for following along.
All right.